Hey, my lovelies, welcome to the channel. So if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say welcome back. My name is Kamoy. We're doing the energy vibration. Keep it in mind. These messages are timeless, okay? So whenever you click on this video, if the message resonates and it vibrates, you want to go ahead and take what you need. You want to leave what you don't. You want to shelf what you don't understand in case you need to circle on back for some inspiration, some motivation, some confirmation. You can do so, all right? Which leads me into my disclaimer. These videos are not for everyone, right? And energy is fluid, so I can say that this is your energy, but it feels more like the energy that you are interacting with. So at that point, you want to go ahead and exchange the energy where you see so fit, okay? Last but not least, you are your own guru, my loves, okay? So you have the opportunity at any point in time to change the energy as you so see fit, okay? Wow. This is a change in energy. We got the flow popping up today, right? Frustration was trying to jump out, but we're going to put that back because I put that. We want a jumping card. So Let It Flow is what's popping up in my head by Toni Braxton. You know that song, Let It Flow, right? That's what's popping up in my head. Okay, so you know how sometimes you try to force things into being, like maybe you're running late and you are trying to rush to get to where you need to go, right? You know how you can do that, right? So in this energy, it is saying today, don't do that. Don't do that, right? You're going through something where you need to take your time and allow the energy to flow. Accept it, not just externally, but internally. And you're going to allow that energy to flow, okay? Stop before you think is also going to be something. Stop before you think. That didn't even make sense. I meant to say stop before you take action is what's going to be part of your execution today, right? Because remember, we had anxiety in the atmosphere yesterday. We still also have anxiety in the atmosphere today, all right? So the blue energy is going to ask you to allow things to flow, right? Red energy is root chakra energy. That's the things that ground you, right? Those are what you want to consider your root energy, family, money, trust, okay? Now you need to see where you are putting energy and it don't belong there, especially bringing anxiety to your flow. So where are you giving energy and attention to within your day, within your relationships, within your partnerships, within your work situations? Where are you giving energy today that you should not? Okay, or who around you today is trying to stop your flow, right? And bring in their anxiety, okay? Who around you is doing that today? Okay, here we go. Let's take a look and see what else y'all have going. So the message is simple today. I'm hearing Toni Braxton, let it flow, right? Give yourself the time that you need to experience the feeling or the thoughts, and then you need to let it flow, okay? Now, this could be something around some type of contract. This could be, and when we say contract, it could be soul contract that you created. This could be even have karmic relationships. So this is somebody that you know. This is somebody that you love. But this is also somebody that's in turmoil, right? And I feel like this person may not be able to see where they fit in this season. A lot of gaslighting may be going on. Maybe not so much gaslighting to you, but gaslighting to themselves about the situation. Okay? So this is playing out with somebody that you may have a soul contract with, or some type of partnership, some type of agreement, maybe a written agreement, a verbal agreement, okay? Some type of understanding, even if that understanding may not have been spoken, right? There's some type of agreement going on here where things may need to flow. It's asking you to stop and think before you move because you're dealing with karmic relationships, aka your triggers, aka, I don't even know where aka me, but aka shadow work. Okay, so keeping in mind, people are going to maybe bring up things today that you got to be thankful for, that you're no longer triggered by, or that you got to heal because you're still triggered by those things. All right, pay attention to where the anxiety is coming in today, because some people may be pushing out projection energy towards you based on their perception. You can even find someone hovering, maybe stalking, showing up where you at. You know, they just happen to be there type energy. And I feel like this could be more around work situations too. Every time you go get a cup of coffee, they at the coffee machine also, right? And this person feels like they probably don't take responsibility for the portion of the work that they should be doing if this is your work situation, okay? Or this person is always anxious, all right, but negative, okay? So once again, this contract that you got could be a work contract. Some of you could be temping. Some of you could be, you know, full-time employees. So there's some type of contract going on here if it's work-related, right? So I want to say, look out for the shadiness today as you're interacting with people that you may have agreements with. People's perceptions may be warped in this energy, especially if you're dealing with your karmic relationships. You need to stop and you need to think. The girl with the snake popped out yesterday. That energy popped up yesterday. That's that narcissistic type energy, that immature, that emotionally immature energy where you have to create boundaries for, right? And I don't know, I think we had sunglasses popping out yesterday too, right? So around anxiety, somebody may not be telling the truth, but they're trying to, it's kind of like somebody is giving you the answers that they feel you need or you want, okay? The snake is popping out again, and I think we had this energy recently too, where, and this person is maliciously doing things. It's kind of like they want the attention and they don't really care how they get the attention, but they're going to go ahead and do what's necessary for them to get the attention. That's really where that narcissistic type energy comes in from. So you do want to pay attention and be mindful of that as you're moving throughout the energy, okay? All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay. You know, somebody may be just trying too hard. I feel like that's where the stalking energy comes in. They don't know how you do what you do, and they try to do the things you do, and it just don't work out because it's not their truth, right? Trying to please everybody. But I kind of feel like you don't. You just kind of say what you say, you mean what you say, and then you're ready to move forward, right? And I kind of feel like to you, nothing is impossible. You may leave people in disbelief because of how you move. Right? They're moving maliciously and being petty and doing things for tit for tat, but your energy is not there. You're really not operating from that space, so your outcome is different. I'm sorry about if you guys are hearing the heat come on, y'all. Okay. Okay, so let's see what other energy we have here. Yeah. Some people can't understand the way that you manifest and the way that you create, the way that you move. Even with all of the negativity around you, they don't understand how you flow and how you do the things that you do, right? They don't understand how you let go. And maybe this is energy maybe where you could be stopping somebody dead smack in their tracks when they come with the negative energy. They just don't understand how you flow. They don't understand how you move, right? There is that divine feminine energy in which you have learned to pull from, right? Which is simply just allowing yourself to do what you can and trusting in the universe, right? Going into that place of darkness when you need to deal with your own shit is something that you've learned to do throughout the years, right? Whoever this is, don't believe the grace in which you move. Okay, they don't understand the grace in which you move. I kind of feel like this person don't understand like how you are able to do what you do, especially if it's around money. They don't understand how you're able to do what you do with what you have, okay? Or how you keep it together with what you have. Okay, what's the wisdom for today? We're moving throughout the day with this energy that we're interacting with. What is the wisdom? What is the wisdom for today? Yep. It's transformation time, but you're thriving through this transformation, which means you're learning from your mistakes, okay? You're not running away from your challenges. You're not running away from the things that you need to deal with. You've planted some seeds, and now the blessings that you've actually planted and the work that you've put in, you're now seeing the fruit. You're now seeing the blessings. So although we may be coming into the fall season, you know, letting things go moving forward, for some people it is springtime because it does feel like a whole new transformation from within. You kind of figured out your own flow. You're kind of setting boundaries where you're stopping people in the tracks that are bringing any type of anxious energy or any type of unwanted energy that's not productive in your daily experience, okay? Continue to learn how to be still. That's the breathing, the meditation. That's finding your spirit's routine or your spiritual, right? Your spirit's ritual. Okay, so you want to continue to do that in this energy. Okay, because change is still unfolding. You're going through transformation, so be able to find the stillness in situations so you're not reacting, but you're able to take actions where you can move forward and not feel stuck. Okay, that's going to be important as you're moving throughout the energy. So let's just go on and take a look and see exactly where the sun is. All right, so y'all know the sun is going to be in Libra up until October 22nd, okay? And then we're hopping over into Scorpio season, which is my season. So happy. My birthday is coming up in a few weeks, right? So we're hopping on over to Scorpio season in a couple of weeks, but we're currently in Libra, right? So today, Libra energy, all about balance, okay? And I didn't go through like the analogy of the month, especially what the month means in Hebrew and stuff, but I really need to start doing it. I might do that on the other channel. But anyway, so moon is in Leo until the 20th, okay? Which means that you're going to be experiencing maybe some immature teenage type energy because people throwing temper tantrums because they're not balanced and they want things their way, okay? You can also find with the moon being in Leo, people are confident, they're secure in what they want, how they're executing things, okay? Because they are using that that balance of that Libra's energy to get things done. Now, keeping in mind, Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about money, possessions, balance, and love, okay? Now, you cannot really get anything done on this material realm without mastering the energy of Venus, okay? Because within Venus, too, you can find greed, right? But you can also find stability, right? Because Venus also rules Taurus. Okay, so as we're moving throughout Libra this month, you do need to know that opportunity of balance is available to you. With the moon in Leo, you can find confident energy, but you can also find energy on the flip side that can be a little narcissistic when you're dealing with other people. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. Any aspects. So we got a few squares popping up, right? As I am recording this video. So you got the sun is squaring Pluto, right? So Libra is about balance, Pluto is about transformation. So right now, they're not working together. They're not friends right now, okay? So transformation and balance are fighting in this energy, right? Then you have Venus squaring Pluto. Same energy because Venus rules Libra and it also rules Taurus. So not only do you have balance pushing back on transformation from Pluto, but you can also have that Venus energy through Taurus where you're looking at your stability, and some people are fighting the change. You know, some people like that unstable energy, that energy of chaos, that fuck fight energy. So you can find that with that energy, their perception is warped, okay? We also have Mars squaring Neptune. Neptune is about illusions. Mars is about passion and but also war. So you can find that people are maybe having arguments today, explosive, aggressive energy today because they're not really taking into consideration the full story. They don't have the full understanding of that Neptune energy because Neptune rules Pisces, okay? So they could be a little bit more emotional with that square energy and then reacting emotionally within that energy today. So you want to be mindful of that, okay? Now, Saturn squares Uranus. Now, Saturn is responsible for law, order, structure, getting things done, useful energy. Uranus is responsible for your own own uniqueness and what you know, your own internal knowing, or maybe even knowing who to call when something gets done. So knowing what to do in a situation, your inner knowing, as well as knowing philosophy. There's just so much that can be expanded through that energy of Aquarius, because that energy is really about you tapping into why you're here, your own individual uniqueness. But Uranus rules Aquarius, okay? And Saturn also co-rules Aquarius. So right now, Uranus is saying to Saturn, I don't want to do anything in the way you said it should be done, by no rules, no regulations, no order, no structure. I want to do it this way. And Saturn is saying, it's okay for you to be unique, bitch, but how you planning to get shit done if you don't have no order, no structure, and no discipline? How you planning to be successful in your uniqueness, okay? So that's what Saturn is saying to Uranus. I understand, my love, that you want to be your own individual, but there got to be some structure here, okay? So they're butting heads right now, because Uranus is saying, fuck your structure, fuck your law, fuck your order, right? I want to be free, okay? And Saturn is pretty much saying, it don't go like that. It ain't go like that. And when you finish with your temper tantrum, come find me. That's what Saturn's saying. Come find me, okay? Because you cute and all of that. You unique. You different and all of that. But what you going to do? What you going to do with that difference? I'm here to help you to utilize the way that you can maybe make money from your uniqueness. Maybe get some peace and some wellness from your uniqueness, right? Because that Capricorn energy, or AKA that Saturn energy, can tell you how to utilize the energy. Okay? Everything has a system. So Saturn is saying to Uranus, okay, what's the system that you're going to be employing as you go forth in your uniqueness? Okay? All right, so y'all, that's what's pretty much going on in the heavens that I want y'all to be aware of. Let me see. Are there any more squares that I just want you to know of? I mean, the sun is squaring the moon, so basically that's not as strong, but the sun is squaring the moon. As I am recording this video. Now, with that being said, that's really basically Libra saying to Leo, your shit is out of balance. You need to get out your ego and fix some shit. Okay? And Leo could be saying to Libra, excuse me, I am very confident in what I am doing. When is the last time you looked at your own shit? Is your shit in balance? Okay, so that's what's going on between the sun and the moon as they're squaring each other today. So just think about it, right? Because you're having conversations and you're interacting with people throughout on a daily basis, and you're not understanding that you're dealing with archetypal energy. Okay, so this is just a way for you to get you to understand, my loves, how you can kind of flow through and move through the energy within your day. Okay, so I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's energy vibration. You want to do something kind for yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to go ahead and appreciate yourself, and also show gratitude to those who are good to you. How about that? Okay. And maybe even show gratitude to those that are not so kind to you, because they're pushing you in a direction maybe that you need to go. You may have been stuck. Change your perceptions and you can change your life. Okay. Bye, my love. See you guys tomorrow.